Hey Robert, how are you, man?
Hey George, we're real busy, but I'm not gonna complain.
Of course, glad to hear, man. So, I've just started the recording, so let's just go ahead and discuss your experience with us. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Yeah, sure thing, George. Let's do it.
Okay, so before we start, can you just quickly introduce yourself, your company, and sort of what you do?
Sure. My name's Robert Grasso, and I'm the founder of Grasso Heating and Cooling. We're a New Jersey-based HVAC company, and we've been in business for about 15 years now.
Okay, thanks, Robert. Tell me, you know, could you just explain, like roughly, if you remember, how was your sales pipeline before you started working with us, and how is it now? Sort of like, tell me about the growth.
Sure. So I wouldn't say we were ever not busy. We definitely had referrals, but it was very unpredictable. And I got sick of sending guys out in the field and
Yeah.
having people not actually want to repair or do any replacements.
Yeah, of course, that makes sense. I mean, you guys, you got to pay payroll, you got to pay for gas, so that makes perfect sense. And
Absolutely.
just for the record, what are you guys doing in terms of revenue when we started, and what are you guys doing in terms of revenue now?
It's a good question. So when we started working with you guys, we were doing about 1.6 mil a year, and since working with you guys now, we're pushing 2.4 for the year and steadily growing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
beautiful,
happy.
man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear. So I guess that's a big revenue jump, but in terms of workload, like how has that been? Like how much has that increased?
I mean, like we just spoke about a little earlier, we were really only targeting replacements. So we weren't looking to do repairs. Our guys know exactly what they're doing, and we're in and out quickly. Since shifting away from the repairs and doing just replacements, we're not doing as many jobs, but earning a lot more money, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean that financing offer, it really just started to take off. So I mean,
Yes.
booking appointments, piece of cake now. So okay, well, I guess just one more question. Like, what would you say, like, if there is one thing, like in particular, what would you say is like the best part about working with us?
Um, well, besides the fact that you guys don't bullshit me, and I really did appreciate that, I like doing only the replacements. A lot of the time, we used to do the smaller scale repairs. Sometimes we start cutting our margins, and it really wasn't ideal for us.
Yeah, it's totally understandable. I mean, right, we're both businessmen here, so we want to walk home with a profit. But
Absolutely.
okay, well, I mean, I'm just curious. Like, when we first spoke, obviously you were skeptical. So,
A
just I
little bit.
guess what pushed you over the edge? Like, what made you want to take the first leap?
Um, I mean, all the online stuff, I'm not familiar with. So off the bat, I wasn't looking to pay for something I didn't understand. I mean, you could understand that.
Yeah, of
But
course.
then you guys told me that it was commission based. I mean, I just said, oh, what the hell? What's the worst that could happen at that point?
Yeah. And I guess are you satisfied with working with us so far?
Oh, very much so. You guys are great. Yeah, honestly, you guys are great.
I'm really glad to hear, man. So, I guess, what's the long term goal from here? Like, what are you looking to do? Just tell me what you're thinking, like in terms of revenue.
Right now, it's hard to say, George, because since we don't have the capacity to scale past what we're doing right now, I'd love to just tell you to double the ads, but we just wouldn't have the manpower to do all of that work. I think as we scale, uh, we're going to increase our marketing budget, make it higher, and just go from there. I mean, if that works.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good problem to have, right?
Absolutely. I can't complain about that kind of problem.
Of course. So, anyways, that's about it, Robert. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you helping me out this video. But I guess that's it. Have a good day.
Of course, George. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate all you guys put into this, and thanks again. You really changed our business. Thank you.
Of course, Robert. You take care, man.
All
Bye.
right, take care.